Real quick video. I was looking at Vibergs on both the Viberg site as well as Withered Fig, based off basically chatting with one of you guys in the comments about their pricing and whatnot. I was just kind of want to check their site again, and I'm starting to think they've changed the pattern around. I'll throw some photos up as I'm kind of talking here, but it really looks like basically the pairs every pair I've owned 310s, and they all have a pretty wide lace spacing. So even when you lace them up snug, like there's maybe maybe not quite 2 inches, maybe it's not quite as large of a spacing as say like Nicks or Whites. Generally the P&W's boots seem to have a little more spacing, but it's normal, it looks good, it looks correct, it looks as expected. You saw, or you may have seen some of those posts I did about those Red Wing loggers that ended up returning. I'll actually have a video about that tomorrow. And basically, if you look at some of the photos now, I'll throw some up again I think from Withered Fig is where I saw it, and then eBay. There's a pair on eBay. They've changed it. Like the pattern, like the quarters are larger or something, because when they're laced up, the lace spacing is like maybe an inch. It's like it looks more like the dress boots, where it kind of comes in tight, maybe one finger. I don't know, and I don't like that look, especially in the 310. I don't. Maybe on the 2030 that makes sense, but I think it's kind of stupid looking on the 310. 310 is kind of a more, I don't know, rugged looking boot. It just seems strange and out of place, and it's the same reason why I was frustrated with the Red Wing, because that logger boot's supposed to be like a rugged boot, like an Iron Ranger, and it had too close of a spacing. It kind of looked, UK, like in kind of the English boots, European boots. That's kind of their design, where they have the close spacing and they look as expected, like that's appropriate for those boots. But it doesn't look right for kind of an American heritage workwear or whatever type of boot, where you expect a little more spacing. So what do you think? Do you think Viberg just had some random variants, or do you think they've intentionally changed the pattern? The one that really throws me is that N1 field shoe, field boot, whatever. They've had different names for it in the 310, because I literally have a pair from when Withered Fig first did that run a couple years ago, I think, almost at this point, at least a year ago. And it has, if you look at, I'll throw photos of my pair, but there's a couple, and it's even, the photos on their website, on the Withered Fig site, are the original pictures from when they first launched it, and there's like, a couple finger spacing. And if you look at the pair that was sold, or sorry, is for sale on eBay, I believe it's the newer run when they restocked it, and it clearly has much closer facing. And there's photos on, like the natural CXL pair. I'll throw a photo of it now, but it's a slight side profile, but it looks the same. It's almost like the quarters look bigger, and because of that, the closure, the lace space, I call it the lace spacing, but I guess it's like the closure is a lot tighter, and don't really get why they would do that. I mean, I know Brett changes stuff up a lot. Maybe he's just trying to change the whole line, including the 310, to be more dressy looking. That's really lame. I hope that's not the case, but then at the same time, if it's production variants, that's scary, because Viberg's supposed to be, is priced as if it's like the super premium, and they should not be having any variants. They shouldn't have pattern problems at this point. They've been making those boots forever. So it would almost seem it has to be intentional. I don't think they do anything by mistake. And if that's the case, and all the 310s going forward are going to have this close lace closure, I mean, it's good for me. I don't need to buy a 310 ever again. But it's very lame that they would do that. Sort of like how they, have like 8 eyelets now instead of 7. And you go back to older pairs and there was 6. And I think they even did a pair with 5 eyelets. They're just putting more and more eyelets in the 310, and when you have 8 eyelets in a 5-inch boot, it's kind of that. It's a different look, and I don't like it. It just looks strange. It doesn't look kind of rugged. It looks more dressy, strange, and I guess if he's trying to copy creosote, but it's I don't think it's a good. It's not a good look for me. So what do you guys think? Am I just getting nuts or is something going on here? Comment.